Hi guys, welcome to The Positive Life. I'm Christina, and today I will be doing a card spread for you guys in honor of the full moon in Leo. It's going to be all about expanding of your passions. But first, I just wanted to remind you guys that I am doing a contest since the Positive Life YouTube channel has recently reached 100 subscribers. So thank you once again. The contest, I will be giving away one free personal reading. And so all you have to do is just comment below this video 100, that's 100, so you get a chance to put your name into a drawing. And on Monday, I will be pulling some names. Well, I'll be rummaging through names, pulling a name, and letting you guys know who the winner is. Okay, so without any further ado, let's get to the reading. Hello, everybody. Welcome to The Positive Life. Today, I will be doing a full moon in Leo reading for you guys. It's going to be a spread of 5 cards, and it's going to be about expanding upon your passions. So let's shuffle the cards. All right. All right, guys. So this is card 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Card 1 is going to be, what passions do you carry that need to see the light? We have patience. So it looks like you're a very patient person. Your passions could consist of being like patient with people, being a teacher, being a provider, being someone that helps people. You need a lot of patience when you work with small children, when you work with patients, when you work with like anything when it comes to people, right? I feel like your passion is acts of service. You like to help people. So card 2 is, how can you work to bring your passions forward? Paradox. So let me read from the book what that card represents, okay? All right. This card is a reminder that we can hold 2 extremes at the same time. Sometimes we focus on things and see them as one-sided, but to hold a paradox within us requires strength. To see our most brilliant qualities and our most ugly, to acknowledgement that they both live within us is a gateway to growth. All right. So as I mentioned, card 2 is, how can you work to bring forward? Maybe you haven't worked towards becoming like a nurse or a doctor or a provider yet, because maybe you do struggle with patience. So your passion might be acts of service, but at this current moment, you might struggle with frustration. You might struggle with patience when it comes to people. So Spirit's letting you know, go within and do some inner work. Um, our passions are usually a long-term goal, right? Our passions are purpose, what we want to do. So I feel like even though this passion of acts of service, of helping people, of being patient, you still have some work to do, okay? And that's okay. Everyone is on their own journey, and no one is perfect. So card 3 is how can you infuse them into any current project? How can you infuse being patient to what you're doing right now? Because, you know, when we do something over and over again, we become better at it. When we're constantly working with ourselves, with being more loving to people or for ourselves, then we become better at that, right? So let's see what this card says. This one is Underworld. How can you infuse them? So I feel like Spirit telling you, you need to be patient with yourself more. You might get frustrated with yourself sometimes because you might be in this middle ground of your journey, like you're figuring out who you are, and so you need to go within and be more patient with yourself. Practice patience and nurturing to yourself first before you practice on others, because ultimately, if, like, for example, if you can't love yourself, how can you love others? So Spirit's letting you know, if you have this passion to help others, to be a provider, to emit more patience, you have to be patient with yourself more. You have to show love with yourself more, okay? And number 4, what blocks do you need to be aware of? Power. So I'm getting the message with this power card, since this card represents what blocks you need to be aware of. Sometimes I think you might be a little stubborn. You might be like, oh no, I don't need to do that, or I don't need to do this. You let the ego go ahead, like you let the ego be the driver of your car, the car representing your life, and you need to push your ego aside and tell it to sit in the back seat, so you will live more consciously and intently and purposely, so you can practice this inner self-love and patience. So then, when you're more patient with yourself, then you will automatically be more patient and loving to others. So Spirit is letting you know, set the ego aside. The ego has been here for us for our survival, but sometimes the ego gets in the way of our higher self, and our higher self wants us to manifest our passions and our dreams. And so, yeah, just tell your ego, you know what, go take a break, go take a nap. You've got this, okay? So card 5, what messages or visual symbol, whatever this card is, what messages will help remind you of your higher vision. So if you get frustrated or anything like that, this card will represent any messages or a visual representation that'll help you bring yourself back, okay? The universe. So Spirit wants you to know whenever you feel frustrated, just know, just look up into the sky, go within yourself. Remember that you are a divine being. You have the power. God is within you, okay? God is not outside of you. Look upon the universe. If you feel frustrated, look up into the sky and confess your frustrations within yourself or yell it out on a mountaintop. Just remember, the power is within you. God is within you. Okay? So if you see a symbol of the world or of the universe, just remember to bring yourself back whenever you feel frustrated, okay? All right, guys, I hope that resonates a little. I decided to do this reading for you guys in honor of the full moon in Leo. So if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye.